Hello and welcome to Critical Questions, the Antidote to Lockdown Boredom. I've trawled the internet for the best, worst, interesting, ridiculous and dumb questions I could find. I feel like there's another word needed there. And with any luck, my guests will be able to answer all of them. Today we have got Chris, the Atheist Pastor, Amanda, Mama Atheist, Sal, Atheism,
Morning.
Math Pig, and Peter from Gonna Go For It. Right, jump on straight to the first question. If everyone else on Earth vanished tomorrow, where would you live? And what art would you put on your walls?
Find the closest army base and print off Sal stuff.
So you got no preference in where in the world you'd want to live?
Well, if everything is the planes working? Have they given me an option? Like, can I teleport there?
No, you've got to get there. But it might, you could spend 6 months getting there in a boat. I mean, the harbour is full of yachts.
Right. Well, I don't know how to sail.
Powerboat. Turn the key, point and direct.
Well, an army base. They're probably well stocked over here. The Northern Ireland rules on guns are more lax than the ones in England. So yeah, I either try and find my way to America, go to Europe where they're all going to be going crazy. No,
There's no one alive. You're the only person alive.
What about the animals, though?
No, there are plenty of animals.
Yeah, you've got to defend
Wouldn't
against
survive
those
without the animals.
predators.
Everybody's gone. Then what's the point in travel? Just find a well-stocked place close at hand. Who could be arsed?
You wouldn't go somewhere warm?
Well, maybe. Then I burn them ginger and bald.
Well, you wouldn't go somewhere cold?
Oh, I'm just used to Ireland. I'll stay here. It's
You'll
beautiful.
stay
here.
there.
Everybody should come here.
No, I want to go. I want to go.
Go on. Where do you want to go?
So, Florence has 80% of the, most amazing first world art in the world.
Mm.
Plus, it's got the Doma, it's got the vineyards. I would go to Florence. So, what was the second part of that question? I forgot.
It was what art would you put on your walls?
Well, I mean, it's there. Plus, eases.
So you'd go to the art.
I would go to the art, but it's not just the art. It's the land, it's the air, it's everything in Florence. It's fucking amazing. So I would go there.
Chris?
Have to be Sydney Harbour. Sydney Harbour, somewhere on the harbour there, and artwork. I'm a huge Art Germ fan. Stanley Lau. I had his stuff up everywhere.
Excellent. Peter?
Tao?
I'd stay where I am now, and I'd hang the walls full of everything Asher ever made.
Hey, Escher was Dutch.
He was.
Yeah.
Sal?
A desert. I'd want to live in a desert for the dry heat because of my arthritis.
Yeah.
And my art would be a mix of Renaissance art, like the big, huge draperies that they have in like castles and stuff.
So you wouldn't take? Would you not have more of your own stuff?
No. No, because I can do it at any time, so I can produce it. If I was to own art that I appreciate, I'd go with Renaissance art, and it's not for what it represents. It's what's behind it, how it was drawn, and I can get into it. Yeah, I mean, it's not just that. Like, they used eggs to make paint. It wasn't, they used like natural stuff to make paint. It wasn't paint.
Nerdy and Junk Shop are both stay. They might move house, raid a museum, but they pretty much want to stay. I'd go Southern Europe, which I suppose is where Amanda's headed. Somewhere warm but not wet, not too wet, or not too dry. I don't know.
No.
And I literally don't think I could pick any art in particular. I don't think I like anybody enough. I just like pieces.
Yeah.
That's why I chose Renaissance art.
Yes.
There's too many. There's too many.
Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Right. I can't decide whether I was thinking about Manda when I wrote the next question.
Oh shit.
I already like it.
Do you use swear words frequently or infrequently? What
I think I
words?
have to answer that one.
All the fucking time.
I like only on Sundays.
Only on Sundays.
Every day.
Only on Sundays.
Yeah, the Lord's Day.
Lord.
Every day. Another fucking day.
Swear on your channel, Dave?
Say again?
Are we allowed to swear on your channel?
Yes.
I am on his channel, therefore, clearly. Do I have to answer that though?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes. And what's your favourite swear word? We'll go with it.
Yes. I can't. I can if I have to not swear.
Can
But
you?
I mean, my normal, the way I talk is just peppered with expletives. I can't help it. So, clearly.
Peter?
Frequently, but I try not to on our shows. But
It must be difficult.
in real life, it's probably half of my vocabulary. Times depends on what I'm working on.
Sal?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic, but I curse all the time. I can't hold it.
Are there any curse words you won't use?
Depends on who I'm in front of. But normally, no, I don't hold back.
Math Pig?
Swear all the time, man. You know me. It's about 70% of my vocabulary.
Are there any swear words you won't use?
There's a few derogatory words that I wouldn't use because I can't find a good use for them. But no, I generally cunt's my favorite. If you're an asshole, yeah, asshole, cunt. I would use them a lot.
Have you thought about hanging around with less cunts?
Have you met the people we hang about
him,
with?
so.
Have you met the people we hang
How
with?
do we interpret this?
In Australia, that's not an insult. If you're a mad cunt, that's awesome.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get away with using that excuse.
My answer is the same as his. I don't use derogatory shit, but fuck, I don't like. You've heard me use every possible iteration of a swear word.
I have never met, until I met you,
Waffle, cunt nugget.
until I met you, I have never met somebody that uses fuck in a sentence more.
I can't help it. But seriously, you should hear Angel. So
I can't imagine where he got it from.
It's
no
a tough-
idea, none.
So there's only one word that I don't like using. One terrible word, which is the N word, which is Nickelback. I hate using that word.
Now we wait for the screams in the background and a pillow coming out of nowhere hitting him in the side of the head.
She's asleep.
Have
I'm
you
safe.
have you heard your kids swear yet?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure almost everybody here has heard Angel swear. So.
Yeah, but yours is 16.
Okay.
Well, I actually have several curse words that I won't use. It's just difficult because I'm probably the only one in here who speaks Dutch on a daily basis. So you wouldn't be aware of them. But in the Dutch language, there are a lot of curse words that have the word cancer in them, and I won't use that. And I will smack everyone who does.
Santi says his favourite bad... Do you know what? It just occurred to me. Yes, Santi is a guy. Favourite bad word is ginger.
Yeah, shoot, man. No.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. Sal, I'm dropping you out for a minute.
Okay.
Do you swear, Jen?
You have to.
Yeah.
Sorry, yes I do.
Do you ever?
Fuck you, you know I swear. And I was complaining at you because you said until you met Amanda you'd never met anybody who said fuck as much, but you know me.
in a sentence.
I'm sorry.
She could.
Sorry, but nobody beats me. With
She
the
could say.
F-word.
I
Are
say.
you fucking sure about that?
Yes.
You fucking
Yeah,
rich?
I'm fucking
Yes.
sure about that.
She
Trust
can.
No, you fucking not.
She can get multiple fucks in a small sentence.
And I
Fuck the
tweet
fucking
that shit,
fuckers.
yo.
Yes. Fuck the fucking
Yeah,
fuckers.
I win. I fucking
You win.
yo.
Is there any swear words you won't use?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm selective about when I use some of them, but there's never been one I won't use. There are certain people I reserve for certain words.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, generally speaking. Although I will grant, as far as made goes, I try to be more creative in the insults I use, so it's
Well,
not always just fuck.
We're very disappointed with the lack of recent cockwombles.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cockwomble is an awesome word, and and I realise I haven't typed it much in Twitter lately. But then again, I haven't typed much in Twitter except for in private chat lately, and I don't generally swear as much in private chat. So, but they'll be back.
I
Don't worry.
certainly do,
They'll be
though.
back. Oh yeah, you fucking do.
Chris?
Yeah, fucking
Chris?
foul mouth, fucking bitch.
I'm sorry.
The expletives that come out of that
Fucking pay
woman's
attention.
fucking mouth, it's fucking disgusting.
Are you?
What?
I'm talking to Chris now. What the fuck?
Fuck Chris.
What?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, but no. Pay the fuck attention.
Anyway, what I was trying to tell you before is I've solved the problem that we were trying to solve before, and now it's too late.
It is. Shoo. Right. Next question.
Welcome back, Al.
Glad to be back.
Right. Question 88. Are your books, or if you still have them, albums, alphabetized or categorized in any way?
Easy. Alphabetized.
Piled.
Piled. In any order at all?
No.
I have a CD suitcase that I used to carry around with me, holds 200 CDs. It's ordered in sort of preference and amount. So the most I have is at the very start in bands that I would enjoy, and then preference and amount.
200 CDs?
Nah, it's only about maybe 160 or so.
Yeah, but what would I do with the rest?
Well, this is, man, I've been carrying this since I was 11. There was like no MP3 players or fuck all or nothing. This was before iPods.
When you were 11, there were no CDs. There were records.
16, 17, whatever. Like,
He's
you know,
he's
it's
like dead young.
Pardon?
His math picks like dead young. I had CDs before I left home, and he's like 10 years younger than me.
No, CDs were around his age. No, I as a DJ, I have one crate of records left. I know that's alphabetized. So.
Chris?
Well, see, my album collection is very, very simple. I've got a heap of records. The original Star Wars album from 1977 is on top. I don't know what else is under it because I
have Return of the Jedi.
Actually, I tell a fib. I've got the Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. They're pretty much the only two actual albums I
And which order are they in?
Star Wars is on top generally, just because it's good for show. But I probably listen to. I listen to.
So you never listen to it. It's just there for show.
Shut the fuck up.
It is pretty cool, but no, War of the Worlds is that's the one to listen to. I mean, just for that opening that no one would have believed, you know, just it still sends a chill down the spine, and you know, there's nothing I'd rather do than get totally shit-faced and listen to War of the Worlds.
So I do have something similar because I used to be a DJ, so I got tons of singles, which are alphabetically stacked away in a big suitcase or two. But I also have 12-inch singles, and the one in front is one of Kiss that has Gene Simmons on one side, a picture disc, and the entire band on the back side. That's always been the front one in my 12-inch case.
Manda?
Just because it's a work of art. It was back then. It was one of the first to come out with a picture disc on an actual record, and it's just awesome to look at.
Julie and Junk Shop both say neither. They have entirely too many of each, so they're not sorted at all. Manda?
Okay, so this is kind of complicated. So they're in categories, but in the categories they're done by color because I have synesthesia. So they're numbered to me in my head. They're alternative, like 90s alternative, and then with classic rock in it, like Queen and stuff, and then like R&B, and then like Broadway, and then other stuff. That's how it goes. But I haven't used my CDs in a long ass time. So.
See, this is the problem. I would say mine used to be sorted.
Hey, Dave, the screen says, are your books alphabetized, not albums?
Yeah, I said books and or albums.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, and albums. If it's my books, then no, those are just stacked. Those are actually just they're on a bookshelf. No, nothing.
See, my books aren't alphabetized. They're in categories, but my comic books are.
Yeah.
But
Mine too.
Of course they are, Chris.
Of course they are.
They're not an issue number.
Well, no, because you start with the what the name is, and then you go all the issues. So the only time is where it gets confusing if do you put Detective Comics under Batman Detective, or do you put it under just Detective? So
Or just
Okay. Here's a controversial topic. The
or the.
Do you just exclude the?
Yes, of course you do.
No.
Yes, no, you don't start out if you're alphabetizing. If you're talking about, you don't put it in with these. That's stupid. Why are you fucking laughing at me?
Because the first word after the is your alphabetized.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
Yeah. So if it was the Who, it would be under W.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, not everyone does that.
Well, they're stupid as fuck.
They're fucking stupid.
So it doesn't matter.
Right. Chris is going to run away, and we're going to pull Jem back in. Thank you for coming.
Get some rest.
It's stuff like this. It's a lot of fun, and it really takes my mind off everything else. So thank you so much. I wish we'd stay around longer. It was 1:30. So
Get some rest.
You dodgy
All the
times.
best.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Later, Chris.
Thanks.
Yes.
Bye, honey.
Mahaha.
I'm
Jamie.
back.
From the right side of Australia. Is it earlier or later for you?
It's earlier. It's only 10:30 here.
Hey, yesterday I stumbled upon Shark Lords. Do you guys have that in Australia?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a show. It's a show on FXX, and it's an Australian show, and it's really strange. It's called Shark Lords.
Yeah, Never seen it.
So
it doesn't mean it's not on here, but I don't watch television, so.
Yeah, neither do I. I just stumbled upon it. It seemed really odd, like something I'd watch.
Was it they're a god show from Australia as well? They're all Viking gods. Reincarnated in bodies, like a comedy.
I stumbled upon something yesterday, so if people want to know what I stumbled upon, they have to go and watch Critical Cripples channel. It's on there.
That was a head fuck. Is Manda not here? I hope Manda's not here.
I'm here.
Damn it.
I'm here.
Right, I fucked up and missed a number again.
What? I didn't fucking what?
No, I did.
Okay.
Oh wait, I didn't ask Jen. Your books and albums, alphabetized. Well, how are they organised?
Wherever I can put them.
So completely unsorted.
No, I generally put them in genre. So, genre and author. So.
Say that again. Did you add a D?
You know what I said?
Do you add a D to genre?
I did.
Right. So back to question 87.
Screw you.
Would you rather have no ears or no dignity?
No ears or no dignity.
Yes.
I mean,
Fuck.
I'm already lacking one of those. So
Do you have no ears? How do you keep your glasses on?
I look at the picture. I have glasses on. So apparently, that's not what I'm lacking. They're quite invisible through my hair.
I suppose I should have prefixed this with the question. Has anyone here got any dignity?
None. None.
Not a goddamn bit.
Right. Okay. So, would you prefer to have some dignity or have your ears removed?
I'll just keep my ears. I don't give a fuck about the dignity.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine
Yeah.
the way I am.
I prefer my ears.
I-
That way I can hear it coming.
Yeah, what? I don't. Who has any dignity anyway?
Oh, lots of people claim to have it.
I mean, Dave.
Plus, I have a ton of piercings on my ears.
Yeah, think about
I
this.
like that.
If you wouldn't have ears, you wouldn't have you couldn't hear people telling you that you have no dignity.
There you go.
Mm. That's
So
very true.
it's a
Yeah, that's
paradox.
a bit complicated.
I am high enough to understand that. You're welcome.
And you're part Dutch. That's probably it.
Is that something you should be
Exactly.
proud of, though, Amanda?
What, honey?
Is that something you should actually be proud of, that you're high enough?
Fuck yeah. Will you leave me the fuck alone? I got enough of it. in
You
the last
started
one.
it.
I did not. Okay, maybe a little. I'm on Peter's side, though. Stick with the Dutch. They're awesome.
Science talk. I'm assuming you don't have eardrums. I'm assuming that you, but by not having ears, they're referring to you not having hearing.
My brother
Yeah, I
and your
figured as
used to
much.
say all the time that you only ended up with the Dutch because a German fucked a pig. So
Holla.
Wait a minute.
Oh my
Wait a minute. I missed the first part of that
Look at
sentence.
this bitch. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I didn't say I said it or I believed in it. I just said he used to
still
say it all
said
the
it.
time.
Shit happens.
Oh, I fucking hate you. I hate you so much.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. Anyway,
Right.
moving on.
Question 89. If they call a fly, why don't they call a fish a swim?
Because a fly is a subcategory. It's insect, whereas a fish is the category itself.
No,
So
it's not.
No.
There's no such thing as a fish.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a
Yeah.
fish.
Why don't fish fish?
I'm saying
Jen,
no.
Jen,
That's,
you watch QI?
no.
Me,
Yeah,
I have watched QIY.
because that's where I remember that sentence from.
Yes.
There's no
Ah,
such thing as a
Yeah,
fish.
there's no such thing as a fish. It's not a fish. Is not a category.
No.
No.
Science
It's
never
meaningless.
stops either, bitches.
There's no definition that fits with fish.
Fish, exactly. Fuck you, Amanda.
Junk shop. Every day is pick on Amanda Day.
It really fucking is. I don't get this.
Every day.
You put up with it.
I do. It took a while. I had to get used to it, but I'm
You know what?
surprised I
The
am.
amazing thing. I mean, I'm giving you shit at the moment, but the amazing thing is that they've actually gotten worse. I mean, I don't normally pick on you that much in chat, but they have actually gotten worse.
Yeah.
As you've got more accepting, it has gotten worse. You've got to stick up.
Jay is the absolute king, though. Like
Ah.
he knows where to hit it hard.
Yeah, best pick. Stop picking on me.
Well, I mean, there's only us two girls, and then the guys.
I know. Stop
And
that.
Jen is
You
always
gotta have balls.
The problem is
so it's like
Amanda.
Jen's asleep, pick on Manda.
Amanda.
That's the way it goes.
Amanda's asleep. Pick on Jen.
Amanda fakes offense better.
Because I come back biting motherfucking hard. That's why.
But I personally don't give a fuck, so
Exactly.
it doesn't really work with me.
It's way more fun with me.
That's right.
So the question.
I'm sorry, Dave.
I was going to go back to the question.
What question? Were you asking questions?
Yeah, that was a ridiculous question. Why do they call a fly a fly?
Well, it's better than calling it a walk.
That's very much in spirit with the question.
It is.
I'm running from my headphones. No, I'm going to go to the next question. I don't like that one. Right.
I think there's a similar explanation to that as there is to why fire trucks are red, but I'm not entirely sure.
Why what?
You don't know why fire trucks are red?
Oh, I thought you said why farts are red. I'm going,
No, fire trucks.
We all have farts.
fire trucks.
Do you
What?
know why they're red, right?
No.
No? See, okay. Can I explain real quick, Dave?
As long as it's real quick.
Yeah, it's real quick. It's
And it's real.
It's a long story. So, when we had our first trucks, they had 5 wheels and could seat 4 people. So 4 wheels and a spare. So 5 wheels and 4 people. 5 times 4 is 20. Back then, 20 Dutch guilders were a British pound. A pound in Dutch is pronounced pond. A pond has fish. Fish have fins. Finns live in Finland. Finland's next to Russia. Russia is communistic. What's the color of communism?
Red.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's always going to be red.
See?
See?
Perfect.
No. Just one more thing now.
Wait,
One more question. No. Wait, no.
Creationism logic.
Yes. Just wait. Amanda, what did Peter
Yeah.
say?
Communism is red, and so are fire trucks.
Does that mean fire trucks are communists?
Yes, it absolutely does. No, fuck you.
Fuck you.
That was great.
Not for everyone. So they're
Man, I've got a solution for this. Double-ended dildo. We can fuck each other.
Well, I mean, we
Wait! Again, I phrased out for a second. What was that a solution to?
Jen,
no idea.
screen. What did you say?
What?
Don't.
Awesome, Peter.
Okay.
Right. Question 90. Assuming you couldn't go out in the other, would you prefer to live only during the day or the night?
That's easy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a night person.
So am I.
I used to be a night person,
Given, despite the fact I'm yawning my head off now.
but I guess night.
Math big?
Pardon. I said night. I already said it would be nighttime.
Yep. What about you, Dave?
Oh.
It sounded like you're taking a real great big toke then for a second, Dave.
Oh. I would have once said night. I'm less convinced now.
Good day, night. I suppose you're looking for a fortnight. Sorry.
I spent
Danger Mouse reference.
I spent most of my 20s doing everything at night, and I liked that life. There were a lot less people.
Yeah.
You liked getting up at night in your 20s, didn't you?
Exactly.
All the fun stuff happens at night.
Reaching on that one.
Yeah. There's a lot more fun going on at night than there is during the day.
Exactly.
I don't know, you can have lots of fun during the day too, but it's there's that.
You can get away with more fun at night. Because
Oh shit! Yeah,
people
I
I mean,
always feel like, okay, so I have a tendency to work at night sometimes.
Mm.
I always feel more like I actually got something accomplished, even if it's the same amount of time as I would have worked in the day. I don't know.
I mean,
If that makes sense.
I've had sex in a public park at night. I wouldn't have dared tried that during the day.
Oh, you should. It's fun.
I've had sex.
You've got to be a lot more careful.
I've had sex in a car driving 100 kilometers an hour. That would be worse during the day.
I gave an ex-boyfriend a blowjob whilst he was driving his car.
Well, everybody has done that, Jen. Come on.
I haven't.
What? I'm sorry.
Notice how wait. Notice how Math Pig doesn't pop up there. wait.
Roadhead.
Math Pig didn't pop up there.
Roadhead. That's what it's called. It's a thing.
The problem with roadhead is that can often lead to roadkill.
It can, yes, but just keep your seatbelt on. I don't fucking know.
Junk shop.
I'm just saying.
Wait. Junk shop. If there was stuff to do around there at night, would you be a night person?
Say that again.
Well, he said that he'd be a day person because there's nothing to do there at night.
That's the point. Do something at night, then there's something to do.
Yeah, but it can be miles. I mean, I remember seeing a girlfriend in around Aldershot. If you've ever heard of Aldershot, it's the home of the British Army. And because of the way the military work there, everything's shut because they didn't want their troops doing anything. So if you wanted to go and have fun, you were either doing it outside a lot, or you had to go miles. So I can understand there not being anything to do. But I get what you're saying, though. You can definitely make things to do. I mean, I grew up in a 2-horse town, and we made things to do.
You've got some imagination. You can do lots of stuff.
Honestly, you can masturbate anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, Mathpig is doing that right now. That's why he's so silent.
Well, I want to see why his thing keeps open. He keeps opening a mouth on his thing, and I can't see why. Because I think there's something in front of him we can't see.
He's enjoying himself.
A cock.
I'm doing it just for you, Dave.
I had the picture up with Kent Hovind and his dildo. He's still fantasizing about that, I think.
I can't stop thinking about it, Peter. It gets me going. Only I put your head where Kent's is.
That's
You should nail the picture behind you a little lower, Amanda.
fine. I will fucking fix the picture, okay? I promise, or I'll just get rid of it. I don't fucking know. I'm
Keep
sorry.
tilting the camera. Lower the picture. Like the camera's not straight. So you gotta, lower the picture.
Nerdy.
Lower the picture.
You might need a level.
Nerdy.
What?
I like the picture, Amanda. Screw them. Keep the picture. Keep it on that rakish angle just to piss
No,
them off.
no, screw that. Right, I want it a foot.
I do that
No. A foot lower. Shut up!
I will
Shut up!
bang it as crooked as possible just to piss people off.
No,
Right,
because
that's what I want. All right, I'm going to say, right, a foot lower, okay, and twisted by 30 degrees.
There you go.
No, I'm not. No. I'll put it lower, but I'm not. No.
That way it looks like they're going a certain direction.
Upside down.
I'm Chris for this.
They're-
This is
okay.
entirely Chris's fault.
They're all going up. Wait,
Well, not if you tilt it.
but I don't want them to. I want them to go where they're supposed to go.
Yeah, but
And then lower the picture.
Fine. We'll lower the fucking picture.
or higher the bed. Right, nerdy.
Can we
Nerdy.
move on?
What? Yes, we are. Nerdy says anything outside London, there's nothing to do. Anywhere outside London. Shadow Kitty says he had sex on an embankment overlooking the Garden State Parkway one night. What is the Garden State Parkway?
That's the highway going into New York City.
Oh, so you did it
From
by
New
a
Jersey.
basically by a
It
freeway.
comes in
Awesome.
Shut the fuck up. It comes in from New Jersey because New Jersey is the Garden State.
What was
Sex
the
by
question?
busy roadway.
By the
Brilliant.
way, wait, Santi, thank you for always being on my side. It's really nice to have one fucking person in this whole wide world on my side. So thank you.
Just the one.
Hey, I said leave it as it is, Amanda. I don't care about these fuckers.
Anyway,
Rakish angle and all.
It's not. It is. I swear to fuck. It is. It is.
Stay like that. Stay like that. It looks straight.
Why is there a shadow if it's straight? It should be straight, like straight on.
Because I'm closer to this
Oh,
What?
see, there's your problem.
than that
You
one.
go with a picture.
Is it level or is it flat?
There you go. I was holding back on that one.
Oh man, no, I would just go for it. Go for it. Why not?
I'm not sure. I think I can see a curve, Matthew.
Yeah. You know what? I think it finds its own level.
Yeah, you know, see the glare? That right there is just the proof that it's all fake. See the glare
What
behind
the-
you? It's
why-
a
why
glass.
would
It's a glass. Like, there's no atmosphere.
Oh
You
my
know the
God.
worst part about that? All the fuel that NASA wasted in doing all those missions has greatly contributed to climate change.
It's a good job we didn't really do it, isn't it?
Yeah, okay, seriously, of all things in the world to tear me apart with is the fucking shuttle program and climate change. Why would you do that?
Because it's wrong. It's wrong, and you know it's
Well, the
wrong.
best part is it's two things that you do, and I was able to put them all together in one thing.
I am so brokenhearted right now. Oh my God, you're the worst, Jen.
Just be thankful Chris has gone to bed and he didn't hear that, because he will be giving you shit for that tomorrow.
Probably.
And next thing, Chris is still in the chat.
Right, is the picture level, flat, plumb?
Move the fuck on.
Okay. Question.
It's straight. It isn't gay.
No, I see it now. I see it. It is crooked. It is because like, the line, Marks, the white line, like right,
That's what we're going with, yeah.
and then it gets real thick as you look. Yep.
No,
No,
actually,
wait a minute. Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. Sun is coming in from a fucking angle.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh my God.
in all honesty,
I'm not talking about the
problem
light.
is
I'm talking about the
obviously
actual
Amanda's webcam.
If you look above your head, Manda, on your right-hand side, the white part of the picture is showing more. On the right-hand side above
Because
it.
I have my legs crossed and they're holding up the pillow, so one knee is higher than the other. That is why.
Then don't complain
Have you
about
got
it.
your laptop
I'm
on
not
your lap?
saying a fucking
You know what you should
thing
get?
about
You
it.
should get one of those
You
stand-up tables
motherfuckers are
so you can put the camera up higher. The stand-up table would solve everything. You could stand up the whole stream.
Can we go
hang
GoFundMe to
on.
buy Mama a camera?
Has it? Amanda, you've got your laptop actually on your lap doing this stream. Is that why it moves
Okay,
around
it
so
is
much?
That's so uncomfortable.
Shut the. Do you want to fucking know? It's
Yes,
on-
I do.
It's sitting on pillows, but the edge of the pillow is sitting on my knees, so I can
Okay.
adjust it as necessary.
Two
Wonder.
things. Setting your laptop on the pillow fucks with its ventilation,
Yep.
and you're going to overheat it.
It
Yeah.
has a cooling thing. It's fine.
It doesn't matter. They
Doesn't matter. You're
fuck
gonna
up
break
your
it.
cooling. You
One
are going
day
to fuck your
it'll-
laptop up. Seriously.
Fuck,
Happened to my
I
mom.
just-
Definitely get a little table.
She's gonna take off like a rocket in the picture behind her.
Not
Right,
really.
shush.
But thank you.
Right.
Can we just go to the next fucking question,
Yes.
please?
What was the one we just passed though?
We've solved that one.
Ah,
We're
okay,
on night
Nerdy
people.
just said the problem is that you're not level, Amanda.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. So
You're bent. You're bent. That's what it is.
Question 91.
Here we go.
Would you rather give up cheese or chocolate?
Oh, that's not fair.
Oh, it's easy. It's such an easy question.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's not.
It is.
I love both.
Cheese is evil.
I think I'd actually, honestly, I think I'd give up chocolate.
No, because you can always drink milk.
No, there's too many nice cheese things like nachos and
Cheese are evil.
But it's chocolate.
toasted cheese sandwiches and
Cheese is
stuff
evil.
like that.
I agree with Ease.
Are you saying nacho is nice? I mean,
No.
he's
I love
lazy.
nibbling on.
There's no, there's no depth.
Nibbling on nachos is nice.
There's no depth to nacho.
Yeah, cheese.
No, I get rid of the cheese. I cannot live without chocolate. I would fucking die. Oh my
it
god.
annoyed me too, but I cheese would piss me off more.
Chocolate has.
Come on, no, I could not have cauliflower cheese anymore. Fuck you all.
And you could not have chocolate.
So good, so fucking good.
Yeah.
Cheese.
Cheese is just horrible.
You're
Why?
weird.
Sorry, wait a minute. Did this come from the conversation yesterday that you and me and Sal had about cheese?
No, I don't. I think that conversation might have come about because I'd already written this question.
That's funny.
Oh, for fucking God. Why do you hate cheese so much? It's weird.
Right, you went out and bought it.
Well,
How would you ever have pizza again if you gave up cheese?
I'd find something else.
I don't care. I cannot. Okay, so every month I get a box of my truffles. It is like, other than like how 6-pack is the best part of my week. When I get my box of truffles, that's the best part of my month. They don't last very long, but I mean, I would rather have the chocolate.
Can we have photographs of the room? Can we have photographs of the room afterwards with it all torn to pieces and shredded everywhere?
That's pretty much the way it goes.
Are you suggesting that she tears her box apart once a month?
Oh my! Why? No. They're the wrappers.
See, everyone is agreed that that it's cheese that needs to be given up. The entire chat says cheese.
We do not agree.
No.
No.
Look, I love my cheese, but it's chocolate.
See?
Yeah.
No.
I love my cheese, but
No way.
Yeah.
You guys are giving up pizza and all the other lovely things.
You can just have it without.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. You have ruined fucking pizza.
Shit on pineapple.
I mean, in all honesty, you know how much I hate pineapple on pizza?
We don't
You
have to
ruined
eat
it worse by
pineapple,
taking the
period.
fucking cheese.
So would you rather have pineapple on pizza or no cheese on pizza?
What? No cheese on pizza.
Oh no, I'd eat the pineapple on the pizza rather than give up the pizza entirely. I've done it.
Pineapple shouldn't be eaten.
I
on
hate
pizza.
doing. I picked the pineapple off, but I really don't like it.
Yeah, me too. Shoot, that's so horrible.
Right,
Shame on you people for putting pineapple on pizza. Shame on you.
Yeah, I agree.
I had pineapple on 2 pizzas yesterday.
Okay. Right. Just give me a second.
You can have cheese.
Right, so it's all settled. Okay, it's the cheese goes. We keep the chocolate.
Yes.
Fuck off.
No. We must have more cheese.
More cheese.
More cheese. Right. I
I think that's the most controversial one.
I was going to say, I didn't think that would be completely controversial.
Chocolate, cheese. Cheese.
Oh.
Yeah,
breathe.
as Mr. Shadow Kitty said, pizza needs cheese or all the toppings fall off.
No, it doesn't. There are lots of things that
that's
can
not
be.
true at all.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Cheese is just an extra ingredient.
You just believe that because you've been indoctrinated.
Did you know that cheese finds its own level?
Oh no, go there. Right, sorry. Question 92. Are your pets?
Cheese.
I do like Tim Minchin's cheese. That sounds quite dodgy. Question 92. Are your pets allowed to ride in the car, lie on the furniture, go visiting with you, go on family vacations with you, be fed at the table?
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
I guess okay. So Angel put
One.
Amanda.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Angel, well, he goes to high school right across the street now, but when he was middle school, he was in track, and like I have a German Shepherd chow mix, whose name is Leia. Her favorite part of the day, like I would start walking down the stairs, and she knew it was time to get in the car, so she would come and ride with us. She's on the furniture. She's everywhere. She's anywhere she wants to be, and yes, I feed her from the table because evolutionarily, dogs and humans came up together, and the point was that they were protecting us while we were feeding them scraps of food. So everybody who says, "Oh, don't give their dogs human food or whatever," you're contributing to what we've had with them forever. Just that. That's all.
The diet is like I had a dog and it was strictly human food and it was everything, all of that, all the above. Take them everywhere, feed them from the table. But eventually, the human food did affect them, and we had to switch them to raw food. So diet is important. But yeah, feeding them from the table was always. Yeah.
I'm not talking about like handfuls.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking the end of a meal. I'm not thinking, you make him some bacon and eggs too. Although
Although every year
we'll get everything.
she does get a Thanksgiving plate. I put everything like make sure there's no onions and stuff in it. But yeah, she gets a whole plate at Thanksgiving. She does do that.
Junk shop. Do you not take your fish out for walks?
What's he going to do? Put the bowl in the skateboard?
He doesn't because he's afraid that.
I've seen a documentary about
fish might
fish
slip and drown in a pool, in a puddle.
In a puddle. I've seen a documentary that's on fairly regularly that says that a fish can move around with its bowl.
Actually, one of the things that Mr. Hovind keeps claiming is that fish don't evolve to become land creatures. When it's funny, when in Pensacola, Florida, you've got walking catfish. Who
But that they don't count that they count that as adaptation, not evolution.
They have acquired the ability to breathe air and walk.
I have a fish joke. One fish joke that I can think of that's not dirty.
How big was it?
Okay. Right. Two fish find themselves in a tank. One turns to the other one. Do you know how the fuck to drive this?
It's a dad joke.
What do you expect? Is either something super filthy or something like that. So I'm just saying.
Okay. Question. I think there was anyone apart from the fish that didn't get everything.
I wouldn't let them feed at the table. My dog gets all of that.
No. We don't feed our pets at the table.
But you assume you give it.
They also don't go on holidays with us.
Never.
Oh, well, no, that's not true. My daughter's dog does. The other pets.
I was going to say, Math Pig, is your dog allowed on all the furniture?
Yeah, I haven't bought any new furniture until I get the backyard on all sorted, because he's on everything. He ruins it. There's holes in my fucking sofas where they do the circle.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're always yelling at Pot for getting on the furniture so why?
I know, because I had to recover the sofa. I just went and got some fake leather and recovered it again because he cut a hole in it with his bloody claws. Always in the furniture.
You should see
I
my
used to have him in
fucking
the front of
floor.
the car. He's got that big now. He would climb out the window and he strips the paint in the car, so he's only allowed in the back seat now.
Poor thing.
All right. Question 93. Why is Stargate SG-1 the superior science fiction serial?
Not the
Overwatch.
new Battlestar Galactica is fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Or if you really want to go, then it's Firefly. But Firefly's kind of on its own.
Do you really want to start me in this? Like, do you really want to go down that route, Mama?
No.
Down that route, like.
Dave,
Yeah.
two words for you.
What?
Doctor Who.
It's not as good as SG-1.
Dave,
No.
what word? Hathor.
Wow.
Still not as good as SG-1. And not really.
Time out. I found Battlestar way better.
It covered so many bases, applied to so many people.
SG-1.
Hmm?
Hathor is in SG-1.
Yes, I was thinking
double
that.
episode. She was in 2 double episodes.
And what about Red Dwarf?
SG-1 is better. And SG-1 isn't really sci-fi. I wouldn't put it. I mean, I would include it in the category. It's sitcom. It's sci-fi sick. I don't know what there was a term for it.
Red Dwarf is a sitcom, not SG-1.
There's alien overlords in it. I just don't know why Richard won't watch it. Richard needs to watch Stargate SG-1.
Yeah.
Me and Dave are in agreement on this.
I'm surprised you haven't, Richard.
Yeah. There are lots of other sci-fis that are awesome too. I wouldn't necessarily say Stargate SG-1 was the best. Sorry.
Hey, there was
You're
always
wrong. You're wrong.
Well, I'm not wrong.
You are.
I mean, SG-1 is the better sci-fi out of any TV or movies.
Oh, fuck off with that. Right.
Okay, you got
Right
TV and
away.
movies, Dave. Don't fucking go there. No.
chill.
No.
Go on,
Luke
name one.
Skywalker is a whiny little prick.
What? You know what?
There's
Suck
Alien. There's way too much.
Gone. Rage quit. She's rage quit.
Terrible. It's the best. It's the best. Tremendous.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Nerdy
What
says
about Babylon 5? It's got
Babylon 5
way
is
better
good.
stories in it than SG-1.
it's not as
Yeah.
good as SG-1.
Highlander. Wait, there's more. There's a whole bunch.
A whole bunch of things better than whiny Skywalker, or
Stop! Why
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
Way better. And I'm a fan.
I
I'm
know
a
you are.
hardcore fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan of whiny.
Yeah.
I was Luke Skywalker throughout my whole childhood.
Yeah. It was only in my childhood. There was only 3 films, like 6 hours. SG-1 is weeks.
What about Blade Runner? It kicks fucking SG-1's ass.
Blade Runner as a movie relative to the original Stargate movie. You are correct, but
Blade
it's
Runner
not
as a series compared to Stargate is better.
Yeah,
They
but-
said we are including movies too, so fuck you, Stargate. It's not that great. It's a good
but if you're
series. I'll
including
grant you, but
movies- yes, including movies means it is the best. Including movies, you're just naming a movie. Where's the Blade Runner series to make it relative and comparative?
So I didn't see it.
If you're going to make a movie relative, then it's just a Stargate movie you're making in comparison. You can't compare.
no, because Dave said Stargate was better than all the movies too.
Right. Well, then give me a
Oh.
series of Blade Runner to make it comparative.
No, I think she's right on this one, Mathpig.
Yeah,
I meant that it's the story, and Stargate 1 is a much bigger story, much bigger and better story. But,
Yes.
But Blade Runner it does stand as for comparison.
We'll agree to disagree.
In the context that Dave meant, it certainly stands.
Right.
And
What?
if you want to talk about big, long, and awesome storylines, Doctor Who's been going long.
See, Doctor
way
Who is way
longer.
up
Yeah, it's been going a while.
Doctor Who
And
is up
Star
there,
Trek has way more as well. So
and Star
Sorry,
Trek is up
Wade.
there.
And,
I mean, you've got all these things that come above Star Wars. Which is
Okay,
they come above Stargate as well. Sorry.
no, they don't. Stargate is top.
I would much rather watch the Clone Wars than any fucking Star Trek series you got.
I've never seen Clone Wars.
It's
I
not that-
stand-
what I'm saying
I
is
sta- I
it's
stand
not that
by-
great.
Honestly,
I'd
no.
still rather watch it.
I stand by what Sheldon says. Right, I completely lost track of what the order was, and I prefer to be disappointed in exactly the order that was originally intended.
Does anime count?
Also, by the way, that fucking show was bullshit.
Was it?
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Don't you like Big Bang Theory?
No.
I absolutely
it is
love it.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
I love it.
It grew on me. It grew on me.
Oh,
What?
what's wrong with it?
I was in one of those fields. We were not like that. That's fucking stupid. We're not all. And it was super
You did
misogynistic.
notice that they do point out during the show itself that not all people who are in physics are like them. It's them that are like that.
I just didn't like. I don't know. I didn't like it. It was a stupid show. Fuck it. Let's go. Moving on.
Does anime count?
I want to talk about it.
No.
Remember, Sheldon is a special little head case.
I
Yeah.
don't give a.
And
fuck.
there are
Right.
people
That's
like
what
Sheldon.
people want to say.
There are people like
Everybody else
Sheldon.
is No, listen to me. Sheldon is the biggest misogynist I've ever seen in a fucking sitcom ever.
Agreed.
Yeah, but that's the
Women,
point of him.
especially women in
He's,
science. So fuck that guy.
It's
That's
not
all I'm
that
saying.
it's not that he's a misogynist. He's just
Oh.
totally detached from reality.
No, I don't. No. I'm sorry. No. Fuck
He
it.
wouldn't realize he was being bigoted if he shoved it down his own throat.
Right. And there's people like that.
There is.
It's the point, is we get to take the piss out of him and feel superior to him.
I don't feel. Oh, I know I'm not superior to him. Not.
You don't feel morally, ethically superior. You don't feel morally and ethically superior to him. You don't think you can function better than him?
I'm just. All I'm saying is he's a fucking misogynist, and it's supposed to be funny because
It is funny.
That's the point. No, it's not.
It is because he loses.
No, do you?
It's
understand
how he
the
loses all the time.
Listen, I don't. Yeah, but it's still fucking gross because it's true. That's why I left the
But
field.
the truth is funny.
It's true.
It's not funny because
Fair enough.
shit.
Why is it Americans don't get this?
Do you like Roseanne? Or did you like Roseanne?
I did like Roseanne, yes. Not,
What?
you know, the first season of the new one.
No, I
when
didn't-
she
I haven't
was
seen
all,
that.
Like super Trump. Oh, that's
Why
terrible.
did you like Roseanne?
I don't know, but it's liking Roseanne, the relationship between, you know, all the names have gone. Thingy and Thingy. There you go.
Who thought that Seinfeld was unoriginal and very derivative?
I didn't like
Me.
Seinfeld.
I
Josh
did.
Whedon.
Thank
hey,
you,
Josh
Dave.
Whedon used to write for Roseanne, by the way.
Did he? I did not know that.
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld is just not funny.
No,
Yeah, I didn't.
don't find it funny.
It over here in America, sometimes it was like there's nothing else to watch, so you just fucking leave that shit on as background noise, and you get sucked into the drama.
Hey,
Like,
I'll tell you something I've got that's controversial within this community. I cannot stand Ricky Gervais's writing. I don't
Oh, I
find the
hate
stuff he
Ricky
writes
Gervais.
funny at
Yeah,
all.
he's-
I find his comedy, I
Live-
find some of his
no,
stand-up funny.
Live he's funny. I've seen him in person. He's quite the character.
He's taken the
But
piss a lot,
fucking drag.
and I can find that funny. But I find most of his humour quite cruel.
Yeah,
he's
he's just cruel.
extremely,
That's all he is. He's a cruel
extremely
human.
blunt, extremely in your face, and fuck you.
So yeah, I don't.
So, I don't like him either.
No, his shows are useless, but I do enjoy his stand-up. His stand-up's definitely a lot better.
That's what I enjoy.
Right.
The Moses thing that he do, or the boat, the ark.
The Noah's Ark thing.
What?
Noah's Ark thing.
Mm.
He
Yeah.
reads from a book from his childhood
Mm.
about Noah's Ark. It's really funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
you realise most of those stand-up routines have been done by other people beforehand, though.
Yes.
Because
He's not.
There's very
so
little.
original.
He's not original.
No.
The Simpsons have done it all.
This is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't mean The Simpsons. I mean he's very derivative. He's like Seinfeld. And he's more vulgar than Seinfeld, so I'd actually rather watch Seinfeld.
So anyway, next question. Now we have established that SG-1 is the superior science fiction.
Ha! You're so full of shit tonight.
Right. Question 94. Do you make your bed daily?
No. Fuck that.
Well, I
Three or
kind of
four
have to.
You don't have to. I mean, people
Josh.
might comment.
I'll do it if I have to, but if I don't have to, it's not that big a deal.
Having said that,
I have a loft bed, so only I see it, unless you come up there with me.
I've had one on stream fuck up where I left a bra sitting on top of there.
Albert.
You're
Which is why
you're
the
aware
target
of
is
what
there
you
now.
just said then in the audio that is very cuttable.
What? I left a bra sitting on top
No,
of there.
the way you said I had one on stream, fuck, and then gapped and then fuck up.
Only.
I said fuck up. One on stream fuck. I could do that. Well, I do have an orgasm in one of my videos.
You pretend to have an orgasm.
Yeah, well, that's
Oh,
Do you make your
How
bed,
do you
Amanda?
know I only pretended. I can't.
Because you just admitted it.
Damn it! Damn it! I wasn't quick enough.
Amanda, do you make your bed?
every day, yes.
Why?
Angel doesn't though, because he's fucking lazy.
Math
I
pig.
gave up 2 years ago.
I wouldn't say every day, but at least 3 or 4 times a week.
Why?
Well, it takes 2 seconds. I just have a duvet. I go to the bottom of the bed. I lift the 2 corners, shake it, falls down, bed's made.
Yeah.
Peter?
I have it made when it's necessary. But so there's 3 of us with all in different time zones in one country. So it's someone's always sleeping there.
See, the 3 of you share a bed.
I was going to say, when I was a triad, I don't think we ever made the bed because of the way we came and went to bed. You're right. I wasn't even thinking about that. I mean, on very rare occasions we would make it. No. I don't know. But no, I mean,
I've got a good story about how to make a bed.
Go on.
When I was in primary school, I think I was in year 2 or 3. We had to write a story about. We had to write a description about how you make your bed, and I've never heard the phrase before. So I literally described how you got some wood and you made a bed.
Makes sense. Julie makes the bed. Does Junk Shop ever make the bed? I'm not going to answer that till the next question. Right. Bing. Question 95. What current device/technology do you think will be considered archaic 10 years from now?
Desktop computer.
No.
No.
It'll be all shrunk down. We'll have something completely different.
No.
I disagree. There's too many uses for it, but most
no, it's
people
not
won't
that.
have them.
I mean, I agree, most people won't have them, but the issue we've got is the issue we will continue to have is heat.
Yeah.
The desktop PC will remain until we can solve the heat.
Anything high end is going to need a desktop. It's going to need the space and the fans and the cooling.
I mean, I think in future that we will end up building houses out of CPUs.
I think we'll end up printing houses.
Well, no, I think the fact that we can use the excess heat, and that computing power will become so required as a function that it would be a waste
Like
to not. Say again?
Chip.
Yeah.
The chip. Yeah.
You just slot them together.
Mm-hmm.
Lego.
Right.
Lego
That's
house.
Yes.
That's going to be okay.
Would you be risking your house burning down though?
I don't think so, because I think you. I mean, yeah, you're right. I think there is an element, but I think you'd probably bake it in ceramic. I think they would probably be not burnable.
There are ways. There's thermal cooling, like you said, wrapping in ceramic. Yeah, there's ways around it. What you would
Most of them are unreliable at the moment to some degree.
Yeah, what you have to worry about is like the actual power.
I don't think this will happen, Dave, because I think the ability to print houses will actually become more important.
But you still need the computing power for it.
Oh, yeah, but why would you? If you're printing it into it, then you're going to have issues with how do you repair it later?
Yeah, well, more printing, but again, you need computing power. You can't print without the actual.
Yeah, but we're going to build smaller and more powerful computers anyway. I could see your point if you like a certain part of the house is built from computer blocks that mold together.
I could say you're right. I could see it going like that. I mean, see, the problem you've got. I don't know if we're going to get 3D printed houses in a way that is practical.
They've already started it,
and they're not very good. They are. No. They're not. Oh.
Daisy, Daisy.
You see, I muted myself on stream before I shouted that, and then you repeated it.
I did that. Now everyone thinks I'm nuts. Oh, hang on, they already did. What are you doing, man?
I'm listening to music.
Oh, you're doing a J. You're. You're just like fucking Jay, aren't you? You're his own little clone.
I have been sitting here drunk for a really fucking long time.
It's only been a couple of hours.
Junk
No,
shop. Go on.
It's been
It's
since,
been a couple of 5 hours.
It's been since like 6:15.
Oh, a couple hours.
Right. Junk
And
shop.
it's 11:30 now. It's almost 11:30 now.
Oh, yours
Figure the
is-
math out.
Yes.
A couple of 5 hours.
Junk shop thinks laptops, and I think laptops are more likely to go than desktops.
To go?
Yeah.
I thought you said archaic.
Yeah, archaic. We would consider it archaic. I think we will consider laptops archaic.
Never mind. I did not read. Sorry.
Because I think we will. I think we will.
Then I changed my answer. Yes, I definitely changed my answer. We're moving on to tablets. So yes.
No, I
Wired
think tablets will be gone.
communications.
Yeah, I think you know, the fucking Apple Watches and shit. Because like,
No, Apple Watches you're right. Apple Watches will be considered definitely archaic.
nobody fucking uses that shit anyway. Except
The
for
point is,
stuff.
as soon as glasses are practical, that we can have.
Yep.
I was just going to say Google Glasses, but
Mhm.
Well, then they won't be. They won't be archaic. Is my point. That that's where the two. As soon as we have got the processing power, one way
It's
or
all about
another.
miniaturization.
Say
That's
again?
what it's about. Miniaturization.
No, it's about. I mean, Jen is right. It's about really to get Google Glass or equivalent working. We need proper processing power. That I don't think we will get to wear.
Mhm.
Which means we need the wireless comms to it, so that we can have the processing power available.
Right.
It's going to be wireless communication. We'll end up not have even just to your broadband connections and everything. That there's
50
not
years
no
after.
one's going to be using wires. The future generations of 5G and going onwards. I mean, they'll get 5G speeds over longer distances as time goes on. They'll figure out a way to do it. But, they're already experimenting with hyper low frequencies, which can go through anything and travel further distances. So
I mean, I'm disturbed.
They have them-
I'm disturbed that I can stream in HD over the
Yeah.
mobile network, and I cannot get a stable. I can't stream at 420 on my normal broadband connection.
yeah, so I mean, that's the thing. It's going to go that way. We'll within 20 to 50 years, there won't be cable connections anyway.
See, I disagree with that ultimately, because anything you can do wirelessly, you should be able to do faster over a wire.
Well, in theory, yes, but I don't think it's how we will
We still need
connect.
to live
That will
down
still be the
cable
wires.
wire.
There'll be fiber optic cables still going everywhere,
Right.
but there'll be more towers, and they won't bother wiring to residences or within buildings. There'll be wireless for everyone to connect
I
to,
can see that.
but there'll be wires within the building. So when I say not wireless, our personal connections to everything will no longer be wired.
Right, so going back to the topic, I also think ownership of cars.
What? Ownership of cars?
Yeah,
Ownership?
yeah. I think it's going to be considered archaic to own a car.
No.
Maybe.
Well,
No, I think
maybe.
when you've got
share ride shit. Okay.
well, when you've got self-driving, I think you will join some sort of car club.
So you know why I agree with that? Because here in Los Angeles, a really convenient way for me to get around are scooters. I just pick one up and drop it. It can get expensive if you're constantly using them, but when you need it, you just grab it and go. It's quite efficient and affordable. So they also have cars. You can also do the same thing with cars. You've got a credit card. You walk up to the station. There's 3 or 4 lined up, and you drive away with it as long as you put it back in the station.
Oh, and then there you go. You said I misheard what you said, and then thought credit cards.
Yeah.
I think that'll be phone based. I think that'll all be.
I can see that through just scan.
Oddly enough, it's one of those things that the coronavirus has done here. A lot of shops have stopped taking cash.
Yeah, they're all pushing the contactless.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting twist, especially because it's the smaller businesses who usually like the cash. Anyone else have anything they think is archaic? Might be archaic.
Cash.
Oh, cash is
Cash is an interesting one, mostly because I think a lot of countries will go cashless. I think America is going to be like guns.
No, we ain't giving up our cash here. It's not happening.
The problem is you've got to trust someone, but I don't think the problem is you don't have an educated enough populace to understand that cash is just as unreliable as.
Can I ask you something, Dave?
Yeah.
Is there a reason that you shit all over America on every one of these streams?
I don't try to.
I
quite like America.
Disagree with you. I don't disagree with you, okay? But no, I'm sorry.
Following up on that, I've got a question. Who's worse?
What are our sovereign citizens going to do?
Get kicked out to Mexico.
Who's worse, Pence or Trump?
Pence.
She just leaves.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Trump is fucking awful.
He is.
I won't fucking leave.
We'll do the next question. What the hell are we up to? Right. I like this question. But it's too long. Alright. Someone robbed a bank and has given all the money to your favourite charity.
Oh.
You know who this person is. Would you report them?
Oh. No, because my favourite charity is me.
Not happening.
In this scenario, my favourite charity is me.
Yeah, that doesn't count. It's got to be you. You don't get the money. You're not getting a benefit directly.
Wait. Who are you?
Did he do anything extra?
What?
Sorry, Bethany.
Say again?
Sorry.
Math Pig?
I didn't say anything.
Is there any chance it could be found out that I knew who it was and didn't dob them in?
No.
Did they do
So ignoring it and pretending I don't know anything is totally an option without me facing any repercussions myself.
That's true. But you've got to sleep at night.
Yeah, but was anyone hurt during the robbery?
I was going to add that later. But would it make a difference if someone was killed during the robbery?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of things. That's why I was going to ask, what is robbing the bank the only thing done? Like, if there's extra stuff, like, there's things to consider.
Nerdy was way ahead of you. I had it.
Yeah, I see that. But I hadn't seen it until after I said it.
Yeah, because bank money is insured by federal government. So again, you comes back to one of these questions. If the charity you support is, it would save 10,000 lives a year. The money that was given would save 10,000 lives a year.
Fuck yeah.
And that person killed someone.
So you're doing the trolley one with us now over somebody getting killed?
No. It's not someone. Well, a little bit of the trolley, but not really, because it's already happened. The person is already dead. That's the point.
The person is already dead. Do we dob this person in who killed them during a robbery, or do we allow them to go away unpunished so that the charity gets their donation?
Yes.
Having said that, if you dob the person in, it will bring attention to the charity, and they might still get the same money, but without the overhead.
It's unlikely. For the content, but within the context we are talking, no. The only way they get the money is if you have to sleep at night knowing that you know who technically murdered someone, and they got away with it.
In that case, it would depend on who got murdered.
Just
You do it, and you live with it.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Like, you kill somebody extremely close to me, I'm gonna think twice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're right. No one has brought up the third option.
Which one?
You could take justice out on your own right.
I couldn't do that.
You couldn't do that.
Depends. If they killed someone close to me, it would be easy enough to take it into my own hands.
Yeah.
No, even then I couldn't.
Kitty, if you could definitely do that robbery now and save 10,000 lives quite easily.
No, people die all day. all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, as I said, it would depend. It depend on who was the person who got killed.
So going back to the vague premise, what if it was just a beating?
So the person doesn't die.
No.
It's the same thing, really, isn't it?
Are they going to be okay as they were before the
Now
beating?
you've upset Amanda. I think we need to drop this question.
What happened?
Oh, no, she's back.
Oh,
You're all right.
what's the matter?
Yeah, I just switched my Wi-Fi. I'm sorry.
You should have fixed the picture behind you.
I'm gonna make you come out here and just make a mural for me. How about that, Sal?
No problem. No problem.
Oh, that's a fucking awesome idea. Just take the picture down and get Twink Jesus to paint a picture on the wall.
Yep.
Oh, not him. No, not him. I mean, he's great, but he's not Sal. So
Well, get Sal to come over there and paint a mural on the wall.
we're on opposite coasts, but that's okay. Eventually, I'll get you to Atlanta. I swear.
Wait for the virus thing to calm down.
Yeah. Obviously.
Sal will send you a big mural painted on something that you can put
Yeah,
up
I can
behind.
always do a big canvas too. So.
Yeah.
That would be the coolest thing ever. for
Or
sure.
I'd get yourself a green screen and then you could green screen.
Green screen. I'm happy
you
with
go.
just my fucking wall. Jesus. The green screen. I don't like green screens.
Why don't you like green screens? What's wrong with green screens? Green screens
Sorry,
are lovely.
Dave. I love you, but I just don't. I'm sorry. I just like my fucking wall. That's it. Wall.
It's a pretty wall.
Thank you. See?
Yeah.
Someone-
Nerdy said he likes pictures hung at jaunty angles.
That dog is annoying me. Right. Last
I
question
like your
today.
dog, Dave.
Shut
I
the
like
fuck up.
your dog.
Amanda, you've got some
What?
great angles there.
Go on, Dave. Last question.
Last question.
Last question.
Last?
Yes.
At last.
Oh, at least two more.
Right. You're going to have to argue about it because I'm going to have to mute in a second. Question 97. Would you rather be a bee or a wasp?
B.
B.
A wasp. A wasp would fit my personality better than a bee.
Wasps also don't kill themselves if they sting something.
They do if they get sting enough times.
Right. So, sorry. I missed the answers. Yes.
All of us said B except for Peter. Peter said wasp.
No, well, I'm thinking wasp as well because wasps don't die when they sting you.
That's all right.
Fine.
Well, that's the reason. That's the reason I'd go wasp. The dying is the problem.
Yeah.
You can die anyway.
But you get free honey if you're a bee.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, I need some of that Irish.
Oh wow, we've got some live math thing.
Everyone in the chat says wasp. Multiple stings. People. Is this the thing between a revolver and a musket? People like the revolver because there's 6 shots.
Right.
Right.
I couldn't do a musket like that. Sorry. I tried a musket once. Yeah, it's quite horrible.
Right. I am going to have to run away, so we shall end the show now. It was the last question anyway.
All
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, Mathpig. Thank you, Peter.
I have a tiny request.
Go
I
on.
thought you were going to say.
Do you have a few more seconds and can I show something that I did while I was doing this?
As long as you are really quick.
As long as I'm really quick. Okay. Can you put me on full screen?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not set up to do that at the moment.
Okay.
You can show us after.
Hold on. I need to switch And then, why isn't that working? Okay. Well, we'll have to do it this way. There we go.
You just want to annoy Amanda.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Are you fucking kidding me? Whatever. I'm chill as fuck right now.
Official
so you
NASA
can't
shill.
touch me.
I mean, everyone piled down on Mama Atheist, so I made her her own NASA shill thing. You can pick who
I
you want.
appreciate it, Peter. Thank you. That's lovely. And you're an asshole.
Right. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you for everyone watching. I will catch you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys.
Bye.